Sanford Stadium in Athens. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Georgia Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. From deep, it's Barres. He gets a block. He's run out of bounds at the 41, and he was oh so close to breaking that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Carr. Back open in the middle. Fighting off the defender. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Running inside. It's Mobley. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Caught. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab. After the filthy move, he's got room. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's right.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Finds a man by himself. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he scores! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Finds his man down the middle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Firing to the right, complete. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. The snap sets up to throw. Got his man. Lowers those pads. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Handoff for Frazier. Thrust that arm out. Around and stopped, and he just picked and weaved and bobbed his way for 5.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Long way to go on second down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Changing the routes with his receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He'll pull it down and run. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give, running right, it's Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
2nd down to the air. Rush is on. On the move and looking. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
On the run, it's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He uncorks one deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Drops back on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Carr from the gun on third down. He'll pull it down. Looking for room at the 25. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Trying to get rid of it.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Second and long here. This time on target. Turning it on. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, it's Mobley. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend-don't-break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a three-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Caught. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Sets his feet, it's Stockton. Out wide left, it's Frazier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Slings it downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
He's changing the play. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Not enough juice on that one.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On third down, he drops to throw. They'll run the screen. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Snapped on fourth down. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Notre Dame lines up quickly. The run inside. It's Mobley. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the Virginia Tech Hokies. And it's the Eagles able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And this team is starting to put it together 2 in a row following that 1-2 start. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down.
He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack.
How impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. And now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got them backed up right where they want them. A big opportunity not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I